As this final part of this series about the Oscars, finishing off, just gotta say overall, the show was almost perfect. And you know what? No, scratch it. It was perfect. Despite my gripes with the whole Best Actor thing and that little rant I went on earlier, at least Sean Penn, I wasn't outraged or angered by his win, mainly because Penn is an actor I generally like. So, again, it's one that I'll always think back on of one that didn't deserve to win, but really, in the Oscars, found a nickel for every time that happened. So yeah. Anyway, nice little bonus rant here for you to end this thing off. While I was watching the Oscars, I was on my iPod Touch on my Facebook, and I got involved in this little online altercation, if you will, with two girls I've known for many years now. One of them, she is 30, almost 32 years old, or will be in quite a few months, and the other is uh, is 20. And so the one woman, the 32-year-old, she said how she was watching Oscars on her status, blah blah blah. So I commented on the status, and me being me, I just write random stuff, and I ran like go Heath, go whoever, go who I was going for, go Mickey, go Slumdog, go. And then she writes in her on her status, and she comments in reply to mine. Uh, Slumdog, I have no interest in seeing that movie. I have no idea why. I didn't dare to ask her because she probably would just say, I just have no interest, because that's just how she is. She's a big fan of High School Musical, all three of them. The first one, in the context of what it was and how relative it was to the genre, was good. I didn't mind the first one. I would never go to my way to watch it again, but when I watched it the one time, I didn't hate it. It was just there, but I didn't hate it at all. Didn't think it was terrible, and nothing. Second one was pushing it, bad. The third one almost made my 10 worst of the year list. It was just awful. It got worse progressively. Mainly, I think it suffered from the overhype. Maybe I'm being a little too hard on it, but still. So I said, well, unlike High School Musical 3, Slumdog Millionaire is a movie that causes you to think and has heart, whereas mindless fluff and brain candy that High School Musical is that you don't have to turn on your brain. Quite frankly, I turn on my brain in every movie I watch, no matter what it is. Be it a movie like Slumdog Millionaire, The Wrestler, or Saving Private Ryan, to Paul Blart Mall Cop. I, I watch the movies thinking. Now again, it's all relative, really, to the genres. Paul Blart Mall Cop, classic? Heck no. Did I laugh? Yeah. Did I think it was a great masterpiece of a comedy? No. It was a passable movie that had good laughs. That's all. So again, I'm not criticizing these two girls for liking these type of movies. It's the way they get condescending about it. And it's really the fact that movies that create such a false sense of reality, and it's mostly because it's just the context that these girls put it in, and Twilight included, that really chaps me off. And they have the mentality of, oh, if it's popular, then it's the best. Yeah, I can understand a 20-year-old girl thinking that way, but even she should be a little more mature. But a 32-year-old woman, a 32-year-old married woman with three kids, I understand she'd watch this with her kids, and I don't care if she enjoys it. But she's not enjoying the venture of film with an open mind. She's closed-minded and just wants movies not to cause her to think. But this is the funny thing. So my friend Katie argued about High School Musical 3 being a better film than Slumdog Millionaire, even though she's never seen Slumdog Millionaire. Yeah, she's bashing all these Oscar films. She's never seen them. Do me a favor, everybody. If you're going to criticize my rants or criticize my view on movies, see the damn movie if you're going to do it. If you haven't seen the movie, then you know what? Don't even bother, because I'm not going to bother with you. But if you have seen the movie, then be my guest. So the way she argues for High School Musical 3 being the better movie was its box office grosses in the opening weekend. Yeah, better than Slumdog's. How many screens was Slumdog playing on? And she actually put that in a little note she copied and pasted from, I guess, some website. Saying, oh, I guess we went on that one, huh, Shanna? She says to the other girl. I'm telling you, man, maybe it's a stupid thing to be ranting about, but I just thought it was funny. Like, I laughed my ass off when I heard them saying this bullcrap. And here's the double standard of it all. The same girl who bragged about High School Musical's grosses. Two things. She thought The Dark Knight was a terrible film. And I says to her, well, hold on, Katie. If we're going to play the popularity card and base movies on how great they are by popularity, I'll go down that road. The Dark Knight's one of the top grossing movies of all time. The second in North American history. Modern history. You said it was terrible. Well, but it can't. But you just said because the High School Musical's opening weekend, no, it's great. Do me a favor, you're gonna argue movies with me, even if you are gonna argue for a movie like High School Musical 3 over movies like Slumdog Millionaire, argue about the movie, not how much it made. I can understand if you enjoyed it. I understand all that. Fine. If you're gonna start a debate, a little banter, use it in the context of what the film is. And just say, I merely didn't enjoy some of those movies, but she didn't even see Slumdog Millionaire or any of the movies that run for the Oscars. None. But anyway, sorry about that. It really drives me nuts because I've been dealing with this for months, and being a huge advocate of film and being so passionate about it, it just upsets me. I know it's stupid and petty. Yeah, okay, you don't need to criticize me about that. I already know. Just who I am. But I didn't get an answer back, let's just say. They stopped replying to everything I said. Basically because they feel that popularity rules overall, but the argument that she made, the horrible, stupid argument of the box office grosses, and what's even worse, is that I pointed out, and she didn't reply to this, High School Musical 3 took in 90 million. No slouch by any means of the imagination. None. That's good. But Slumdog Millionaire, hey, like I said, we're gonna play the popularity card. Has taken in 98 million, just in North America alone. Or sorry, I should say America. And still going. Its international grosses, combine all that, a much bigger blockbuster than the popular High School Musical 3 with Zac Efron and Vanessa Hudgens, two of the finest actors. Shut up. If I want to see a musical, I want to see a good musical like Hairspray. Freak, that thing Hugh Jackman did tonight was a better musical than High School Musical 3. Okay, me singing in the shower is a better musical than High School Musical 3. Now I'm just getting nasty. Anyway, I just thought I should tell you about that random story. Plus, I also have people getting pissed off about my views of the whole Best Actor win and so that, but at least they're giving me valid arguments. And it's just a debate, and they, in the grand scheme of things, respect my opinion. And just agree to disagree sort of thing. So, at least it's good to know I'm dealing with people with a functioning brain. And that's the problem with movies today. Some people just merely base it on popularity. What's popular? If we're gonna base anything on what's popular, then the Backstreet Boys are the most popular, one of the greatest bands of all time. Then Britney Spears, she's a musical genius. Good at what they do? Yeah. Genius? Hardly. Greatest of all time? Hardly, in my opinion. I can see why people like them. Again, I'm not disputing all that. I don't have a monopoly on the truth. But when you're going to make arguments with that, have some substance on it and some facts to back it up. Don't use convoluted opinions. Anyway, next time at the movies, I'll be back with movie reviews of Friday the 13th, as well as the two chick flicks that come out, Confessions of a Shopaholic and He's Just Not That Into You, as well as Liam Neeson's Taken and Madea Goes to Jail. So, until next time, I will be at the movies.